What's up, Roulette and Original Fools? Brent with AOB. Happy Friday. It's actually Friday. If you're watching any of my stuff, you know that since I'm retired, every day is Friday. So I say happy Friday every day. So not to confuse you, except for Thursday. Thursdays are going to remain Thursdays, otherwise known as next day, because that's my favorite day of the week when I was working, because the next day is Friday. But anyway, happy Friday. It's truly Friday. You probably won't be seeing this till Saturday. What I thought I would do is, I know that wager strats are super important for everybody. So I've been playing around with a couple. Obviously, these are all over YouTube. You can find a million things. So I'm not really coming up with anything new, but I'm going to show you just slight tweaks that I've had that I found really well. Now, the majority of the Plinko strats require you, they slowly lose money. And when you get down a certain month, they want to take you to dice, or they want to take you to mines, or they want to take you somewhere else to get that money back. And then you come back to Plinko. And the reason why everybody's using Plinko is because it's so fast. So you're going to wager. So what I'm going to try to do is, and I've been pretty successful. It doesn't happen every single time, but the majority of the time this has been working for me. I have a $5,000 balance. I have about 0.5% is my wager amount. So if I take $5,000 and multiply it by 0.5%, 0.005, I get about 25. I'm going with 20, and we're just going to spam the keyboard. Hopefully it won't be too noisy for you. I'm going to pull my mic up here so it's a little bit further away, and we're going to go. And because I'm not setting it on auto, because I'm manually, I'm not worried about loss or anything like that, because I can just stop. So if you see your graph start going south, stop, and then we'll talk about recovery from there. But so far, I'm actually making money on this at times, and then sometimes I break even. But in my experience, you don't have to leave Plinko to recover, at least on this. So I'm using low risk, 8 rows, $20 units here. Let's shoot for $20,000 wager amount. Okay, $20,000. Let's go. And I'm going to actually use my right hand. You can buy some mouse clicker stuff that makes it go really fast. So sorry if you can hear this keyboard being spammed, but we're just going to go out of the gate. We went up really high and nice. So we're getting pretty lucky there. I mean, we went up to $100, and if you want, you can just literally stop at $100. That might be worth more than what you would get from wagering and tearing up, right? All right, so we're going to go down. We're going to hope that this can turn around. Like I said, it doesn't happen every time. Sometimes I do get down by 100, 150 bucks, but on average, I've been staying right around the middle area, and actually at times ending up 30, 40 bucks ahead versus behind. But obviously, now that I'm recording, it's not gonna play that well. But we're gonna keep going here. I usually go to about 150. That's what I kind of set for myself, but you can kind of set your own target there. All right, we got a nice little bump. I don't mind going down by, oh, there's a nice 5.6. So that's what we're gonna try to keep getting, is some of those 5.6. Look, we're already almost halfway to our target of $20,000. And we're right about even. We're right about even. Put in the comments if you've had better success doing something else, or you see another channel that has a better wager strat where you're not losing all that much and you're actually able to just stay in this game and not go somewhere else for recovery. Let me know. I'd be curious. I have yet to do it, but I'm going to show you a couple different original games that I use for wager. But ooh, boom, look at that. Like I said, you could stop right here if you wanted to. You're up $200. So, that's probably more than you're going to get by your tier bonuses and stuff. But if you really want to go up your tiers, this is a great way to do it. All right, let's keep going. Like I said, my goal is $20,000. We're up over 248 bucks right now. And that's not unusual. It's not unusual to end up down $100, 150 bucks. Look at that. Boom. Easy come, easy go, right? Suddenly it just starts hitting all in the center. Then we hope that we can get, like last time, a bunch that hits up on the edge. I'm not concerned about the profit right now. I'm concerned about showing you guys just wager money. So we lost all that 200, and that's okay. Look at it, we're back up 180. Look at that. All right, we're approaching $20,000 wagered, and we've never even left this app. And that's what I like. When I'm looking at wager strategies, I'm looking for things that don't require me to stop, go somewhere else, stop, go somewhere else, right? And I don't mind losing a little, because roulette's my game. So if I lose a couple $100, I'll go make it up lickety split in playing live roulette. So let's see if we can, we're getting to 19. I'm gonna go look at, we're pretty much even Steven. I'm gonna keep going until we see if we can get another one of those banger hits in a row and see if it'll shoot up, and then we can stop. We're at $21,000 wagered already. And sorry if the keyboard's loud. I bought this keyboard because it was supposed to be silent. All right, I'm gonna stop right there, see where we go. Okay, we literally wagered $22,000 on the toe, and on the toe. We hit it right, the nail right on the head, and we're only down 2. And at times, look at this, we were up, you know, $240 ish at one point. So, like I said, you can stop there. And maybe you lower your bets or whatever because you want to hold on to that. But since this is a wager video, I want to show you wager. Okay, so this is very typical of when I'm playing on it. And I found that, the reason I like 8 rows is because the balls get down faster, which means I can get more going. I mean, I guess the other theory is once you get a whole stream of them, they'll all start hitting the bottom. But I found that when I tried to do the different rows, like 9, 10, 12, I don't have this kind of success, but give it a try and see what you think. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go over, I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to show you a couple. And we are going to, I'm just going to leave that amount so we can see the amount wagered, and we're pretty close to break even. So going to mines, I like to go to auto, and this is a little bit slower, but I'm going to bet, let's do $10. I'm going with one mine, and I'm going to increase by 500. Now, this one's going to be a stair step up, stair step, but it should land you right around the same. Actually, let's do the same bet, $20, and let's see what kind of wager we can get out of this one. And I'm just going to pick one right in the middle, and 500 increase, 500% increase, and reset on wins. All right, let's go. And let's go instant play. There we go. Some people say closing this graph makes it go faster. I don't notice any difference. So let's take a look. Remember, I mean, one hit, we're going to go down, and it's going to take quite a few wins. So don't get excited when you're up by $16, $17 and going, oh, we're printing money, because one hit, and it's not uncommon to get 2 hits in a row. Even I've had 3 hits in a row. I don't think I've had more than 3 hits in a row. But again, if you're on the mindset that you're here for wager, then to me, the goal is it's okay to lose some, just as long as it's within whatever range you decide it's okay. Maybe you only want to lose $10. Maybe you only want to, I'm okay losing a couple $100, because I'll just, like I said, I'll head over to the roulette table and I'll win that back. So not bad, not bad. Look at this. It's not as fast as Plinko, but I feel like it's a little more steady. So this is one that you can kind of, you're not going to go through the big highs, the big lows. This one, I think I like it because it's a little, you just set it and you watch it, and you're not going to win big or lose big in a hurry. And so that's kind of nice that you can just leave it running. I would suggest you don't leave it unless you have a bankroll amount that you're willing to lose. Like maybe you put $300, $200, $100 and go, I don't care if I lose it, that's fine. And that's another way to do it, rather than put like 5,000 and not have a stop loss in there. So oftentimes I'll just put $300 or $500 in there, and then I will walk away and come back. And this one has happened to run quite a long time. And ideally what I'm still trying to perfect is a wager strat that's also a profit strat. And so the problem with that is anytime you get into a profit strat, right, the risk goes up. And originals are rigged AF, okay? They're rigged. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about that. Provably fair. When I'm president, they're going to change that to potentially fair. You know, I don't think it's fair whatsoever. And people can tell me all they want about the seed and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I know this is rigged. And I think most people know this is rigged as heck. So again, this is just a wager strategy, but we're up to $26,000 now. We've been running this stream for 9 minutes and 48 seconds. We spent the first minute just kind of talking and stuff. So we're about 9 minutes into this, and we're at $26,000 wagered already. And look at, we have not left the app that we started in. And look at this one's going. I mean, I really wish this one could go faster. I don't think turning off animations does anything either. It doesn't. I cannot get this to go faster, which is too bad. I mean, can you imagine if this thing could just go super fast? It would be amazing. And that's the one advantage, right, of Plinko, is that it's going to go super, super, super fast. And so you'll get more wager in a small period of time. But with this one, I feel more comfortable that it's going to hang out around 0. But like there, we got 2 losses in a row. That's going to be really hard to recover. It takes quite a few wins in a row. But again, I'm not worried about profit or loss in terms of, because these aren't going to lose this isn't going to lose very much. And I'll stop it before it gets there. So what I do like is, like I said, on a lot of the other channels I've watched, and I'm not knocking them all, they have good ideas. Trying to think, whose channel did I just watch? I watched the channel, his name is Woods, and he did a strategy like this. He went to Plinko, and then it would go down by $100. Then he would come into mines and win back the $100 on mines, go back to Plinko, win on Plinko, come back. Nothing wrong with that. He was wagering a decent amount, but if you go watch that video, I don't remember how much he ended up with, but he had to be going back and forth between Plinko mines. And when you come to mines, if you've played mines at all, you know when you're picking 2 or 3 mines, when it decides you're done, you're done. I mean, I can't tell you how many times we've been live streaming and I've been playing mines with 2 mines, and I'm literally hitting a mine on the first or second hit over and over and over again to the point where I have to leave. So that's why I don't like jumping back and forth necessarily, because if you're down 100 and you come over here, and I think he was betting $100 units to get back in recovery in just a few, you know, he was hitting 2 to 3 mines and doing that a couple times. Man, you can easily hit a couple mines and find yourself down $300 to $500. So I would rather try to find a strategy that wagers where you can just find it where it sticks right around water level. It's never really winning much. It's never really losing much, but you don't have to leave. You just set it and watch it. I wouldn't say set it and forget it, but set it and watch it, and that's it. So you can see right there, we lost a couple in a row. And so now we're down, but we're down $8. And we had wagered 22,000. We have already wagered $10,000 here at Mines, and we are right in the same place we were when we started. I mean, that's freaking brilliant if you can get it to do that, right? And like I said, I didn't rehearse this over and over and over again. In fact, before I made this video, I ran this on the Plinko first, and I put my results into our Discord server saying, hey, you guys are all running these strats. Look at this. You know, I just made, you know, X amount in 5, I think I ran it for maybe 5-7 minutes, and was up $30 or down $2. I don't remember, but I had wagered $20,000 or 22,000, something like that, on Plinko. Man, and I was being a little bit louder because I was spamming the crap out of the keyboard, and I am disappointed. Dr. Smile sent me this link to this keyboard on Amazon, and it had all these reviews. Oh, so quiet. It sounds like a normal keyboard to me. I want a keyboard that I can hammer on like the space bar when I'm live streaming and no one can hear it. Okay, there we go. We had a couple losses in a row, so we're down 138. So like I said, it can happen. I don't mind going down. For me, I don't mind going down a couple hundred. I'm going to just let this keep running until we get to $40,000 wagered. And then if you want, you could flip-flop these around. But when we're done with this, I'm going to take you to Dice and show you my favorite Dice auto strat that not only does good with wager, but it does awesome at profit. And I have run that overnight. Now, for some reason, these original games, sometimes they just stop. Even though you haven't lost, they just stop. And I don't know what's causing that. I'm not the only one that has reported that, but sometimes these things will run forever and sometimes they won't, you know? So we're just gonna have to slowly grind back. Now I've been playing around with the percentages for a long time. I've even gone as high as like 1,500% increase on loss, but man, you will bust super fast. So leave it at 500, even though it doesn't even remotely get you close to recovery. It's a good kickstart. and then you can get it up. And I found that it keeps us right around water level. Although now that we had those losses in a row, it could be very, very difficult to even recover at this point. Unless we go on a really long run, which also happens all the time, where it just goes on a run without hitting a whack forever. So we're hovering right around the minus 150 area. We're going to get up to 40K or $40,000 wagered. And then we're going to move on. And I kind of like round robin it. If you watch my videos or my live stream, I do something called the Daily Digital, where I pick like 6 of the digital games and I go around and make 25 to 50 bucks in a hurry on each one. We did that on live stream, and by the time I just went around it a couple times, we were up almost 300 bucks. All right, we're down 174. So honestly, this is the worst I've done on this ever, especially with mines. I've never had that. I don't know how many losses this was in a row. One. I mean, that's showing one, but there's losses up here, I suppose, but that's showing like 1, 2 losses, but that's, I don't know. These graphs sometimes are hard to kind of determine what is happening there. But I haven't had, actually, the mines has been really solid. It's the Plinko that I would expect to have the drop off like this one. Okay, where are we at? We're at 40,000. I'm going to stop this. We just made $40,000 wager. Sure, we're down 168. I almost refreshed the screen. We're down 168. So let's go to dice. I am going to set this on instant play, and we're going to go to here, and I'm going to choose I just named it AOB Martingale, and I'll show you the conditions here in a second. Should this actually do something decent? Okay. So this one, you put in a really low amount. I'm going to start with 5 cents. And I have it set, when you create these dice strategies, I like it where it sets the win chance for you automatically. I also like it if you're going to bet the same amount that you set the wager amount in it automatically, so that you don't even have to think about it. You just set it on 0, set it to go, and it adjusts. And that way, when you give this strategy to other people, all the time in our server, people create strategies and then they tell you, well, the win chance needs to be this, and you need to remember what that is. So build it into your thing. I have run this overnight on a $500 or $300 bankroll at 1 penny, and I've done it at 5 cents. And both of them have done really good. The 1 penny on a $500 bankroll, you have a very, very good chance of letting that just run almost forever. I mean, this thing will go forever. Now, we're not making a ton at 5, but we are, the wager. Now, this one isn't really a wager strat. This is a long-term wager strat, and I like the other ones. We're not going to get anywhere close to this, but I have run this overnight at 1 penny, and by the morning, I have $5,000 to $7,000 wagered for doing nothing by going to sleep, and it's in profit. So you're making money and you're wagering. That's the best of both worlds. So this is a better one to set it and forget it. So I'm just gonna show you this for a second, and we're gonna let this run and see how well we do. It's at -1. It was at I don't remember what it was, -160. But let's run this thing down until we get to maybe -150. We'll see how long it takes us to do that. And I have desktop audio on. I should shut it off. Sorry about that. And I'm going to mute this guy. I apologize. I didn't mean to have desktop audio being recorded. So sorry for all the dings. So here we go. All right. Let's see if we can get up to 150, a -150. And at that point, we'll call it quits. But I really, of all the dice strats I've been checking out, and some of the people in our Discord have some really good dice strats as well. Some of them make a little bit more money, but they wager less. I think this is a really good balance of actually making money and wagering a decent amount. So we'll see. I mean, we've wagered now about, I don't know, how much have we wagered on? Actually, let's just flip it to dice. All right, so we've wagered $93. We're up $8. Not bad. Not bad for doing anything, right? I mean, we haven't done anything, and look, it hasn't even gone down. So you could literally try running this with $50, and I've done this, $50 at 1 penny. You can also set the conditions, like after the first win or loss, set the bet amount to 0.001. So you can't put in less than a penny in the amount up here, but you can in the conditions set it to go to 0.00 something. So you can set it on a really tiny amount and let this thing run. If you're, and it'll be proportionate to your bankroll. So let's just say you wake up and you have $200 wagered instead of 2,000 or 5,000. That's okay, because that means your bankroll was, this much, and you're still wagering. And this is going to get you through some of those first tiers. Once you get up the tiers, like for example, on stake, I'm Diamond 2. It takes a little bit. I can't remember. I think it's 25 million from Diamond 2 to Diamond 3. Then it's another 25 million from Diamond 3. So I'm Diamond 2. And I'm just getting back to stake. So I fully expect to move up through faster. On another casino, I had gone all the way up to the diamonds, and I'm 76% towards Opal. But that's still, Opal is from Diamond 5 to Opal 1. They said it was 95 million. So I'm 76% or so. I believe when we did the math, I think I have about $13 million left to get to Opal. So I am going to leave money over there and try to get to Opal. When I was wagering normal over there, I was wagering any between 4 to 13 million a week, 13 being like the highest. A lot of weeks I was at 8 million, and oftentimes I was between 4 and 5. Lately, I've been right around the 1 million mark because I'm playing for winning, not just playing for tiers. And we're kicking ass on our 1 million challenge. If you haven't heard about our 1 million challenge, get on to YouTube, look at the rest of the videos. You'll see I'm going from $5,000 to $1 million. We're crushing it right now. I think we're upwards of coming close to $20,000. Yeah. Right now we're at 19,657 total. That's total, but we had a $5,000 balance. So our profit right now is 14,657 this week. Not bad from a $5,000 bankroll, and I fully intend it. And I actually have more than that because I'm playing on multiple casinos, but I'm only counting on the spreadsheet when the money gets to this casino. So while I'm playing on the other casinos, I'm not counting that money until I transfer it over here. That way, if I make sure I'm on track on stake, it doesn't matter what happens over there. It doesn't throw me off, and all that I consider to be bonus. So I still have I want to say I have at least another $10,000 to pull over, but I'm going to leave it over there because I'm going to use it to try to get to another tier. All right, look at this. We're at almost $20. I don't know. How long have we been going on this? Not very long. Not very long. Let's go all. And, we haven't wagered a ton. Like I said, it's not a ton, but if you let this run overnight for 10 hours, think about it. We've been doing this, 10 minutes. You multiply this by 6, that's $1,200, or let's just say 1,000, or let's just say even 800 an hour wagered amount. 800 an hour, you let it run for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. That's potentially $8,000 in wagered on a very low bet. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to stop this now. Okay. Nice looking graph. Look at that. Nice looking graph. And I'm going to show you the strategy. Okay. Now you can pause this. I'll leave it up for a second, but you can obviously freeze the screen. It's very simple. On first streak of 1 losses, set the win chance at 75%. That means just leave it at 0 when you start. And as soon as it loses once, it's going to put it at 75%. Meanwhile, because you had $0 in to begin with, or whatever you had, you were winning, you're not going to lose. So that automatically, every 1 loss, increased amount 315. I played with 300, I played with 285, I played with some different amount. I found that 315 seems to be the sweet spot for me. Every win, reset the amount. Every streak of 2 losses, switch over and under. Again, you can play with this. You can set it for every 1 loss, switch over and under, every 5 losses, every streak, whatever you want to do. And then I have a stop autoplay on a $200 greater than equal condition, $200 or more loss, stop the autoplay. So that's it. Super, super simple. And Okay, I was getting ready to end it, and I realized I wanted to go through just really, really quickly some of the originals and how you can either do profits or continue on with the wager strats. So this is Limbo. I set it at 25 cents. These things can go on 14, easily 14, 15 loss streaks, even at 1.3 multiplier. So be very careful. Set it pretty low. Set a loss limit in here. I'm going to set my loss limit at $500. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 25 cents. I suggest you use 1 cent to 5 cents, but depends on your bankroll. 25 cents. We're going to increase 315 on losses. And let's see what this looks like when we run this through. Now, this won't be as quick as dice or on Plinko, but it's still pretty solid. I find that on this one versus auto dice and on the others, that this one, while it doesn't have as big of the dips as some of the other ones can be prone to, but that's just my experience. That's just my experience. Okay, cat, down. Come on. All right. So it's going. We're just going to let this run for a second. I just wanted to show you. I mean, this is an easy 1-2 system in terms of you're literally making no rules, right? You're just putting in your amount, 315% increase and a stop loss. The better stop loss you can see up here now, I have 20,762 that I brought in. I would normally only put 300 and vault the rest. Make sure you vault the rest, okay? But you can see this is a really nice looking graph here. I mean, and while we're not going to get the wager amount that we're getting on the other ones, like I said, I just feel this is a little bit safer one here. So there's that. And you can still get dips. Trust me, you can lose 10 to 14, and this 25 cents at 315, it doesn't take much to jack it up. So run these short if you can, but I still think that like the others, they go pretty well. The Plinko, it can lose money, but the idea is to keep it in an area that you can recover doing something that you know how to do well, right? For me, it's roulette. I would go to live roulette. That's where I cover. Or in some instances, if it's only a few $100s, then I will go to dice and I'll get my money manually back on playing dice, okay? So let's stop that. You can see, not bad. 178 wagered. We made 14 bucks, and that's a really pretty looking graph. Let's bump over here real quick to mines. The one I like on mines the most is, and I have it written down so I never forget, but I put it on two mines, and we're going to go auto and increase, I think, I put it on 250. I've tested out a whole bunch of different percentages, and I found that this works best. And I am going to go 4 tiles. I'm going to show you 2 different ones that I do here. And let's go, let's just go 25 cents again. And let's do a stop loss of $300. And let's let it run here just for a second and see how this one compares to Plinko. I find this one's a little bit slower than Plinko, but maybe that's just visually it looks like that. This one I find is pretty solid and pretty steady as well. But again, these originals are rigged. So they can go downhill in a hurry on you, right? So not as fast, but our wagering's getting up there. It's going to be about the same as that other one. So let's just run this for like 50 spins real quick. And then I'm going to show you the other one that I do that is actually a pretty good wager one. I feel like it's a little safer than this one, but we'll give it a go. So I play 2. I'll do this one. And unfortunately, because when you get to like diamond and you get to the higher tier levels, it's really hard to do these auto wager strats because you got to make 25 million to go from diamond 2 to diamond 3. So you can see there, it was starting to head down. It didn't take much for us to go down, 46 bucks. And that's on a 25 cent bet. Okay, so what do we got here? We got up to, let's get up to 10 and stop and see how much that took us. 60, 70, 80, 90. So right about 105 spins. Let's see now. So 105 spins, we made 10 bucks with a 300. So 104 spins, $10. Let's do this now. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of all these. We're going to go with one. We're going to go with one tile we're going to go with one mine, and I'm going to go with, well, you know what? Just to compare, let's go with 25 cents. And I'm going to bump this up to 300 on loss. Okay. And let's see how this one goes. Over 100. Okay. So we're still out of 25 cents. Obviously, our profit's going to be way down because we're not, but our wager amount is exactly the same, right? So your wager amount is exactly the same, but our risk is pretty low because we've got one mine. We're only covering one tile. So you can see the downside, though, where it evens out is one loss takes you a whole lot of wins to get back. So if it decides it wants to whack you with 4 whacks in a row, you're toast because it's just so hard. But I have found that this one stair steps and it just slowly stair steps up. And you can see, I mean, you can let this run for a while. You will get 2-3 losses in a row here. So make sure, again, you calculate your bankroll. But I find this is another good, pretty safe wager strat here. See, look at there. We got 2 losses relatively close together with like maybe 1 or 2 wins in between. So you can see this can stair step and it can do this. And then I found it goes on nice long runs and then it'll stair step, but it stays pretty close. And look, even now we're only down 16 cents with this giant drop. So that's kind of why if I want to let something run, I really like this one mine, one tile, let it rip. Again, you're not going to get the 20,000, 50,000 wager points, but if you are on a much lower bankroll, I think this is a way to go. It's just an option. I'm just showing you different options of things that can run. Okay, let's stop that. Obviously, we didn't get anywhere close to what we got on the other one, so that's why I really do like that 4 mines with 2 mines and 4 tiles. I've run that pretty good over a long period of time. And then, of course, we'll hit here to Dragon Tower, hit it on easy. We're going to choose auto. We're going to choose 2 tiles. And let's make sure we put it on instant play. I'm going to maximize this, pull this up. 2 tiles. And let's, again, go with 25 cents. And on the increase, we're going an increase of, let's see, Dragon Tower 150. So we're going to go 150% increase. Again, make the bets seem low, but they get up there. All right, ready and stop on loss. Let's just put it at 200. Let's go. Let's see how this one does. And let's get rid of animations. All right, 1 hit gets us back in, which is nice about this one. But I have seen this hit a bunch of times. Like I said, when it decides you're toast, you're toast. But this one is another one. Mr. Simmons introduced this to me, one of our members. I don't remember where he said he saw it from, but I play with this all the time and it seems to work pretty well. I have busted on it. And when I say busted on it, means it hit my stop loss. I have busted on it. So nothing is bulletproof. Nothing is bulletproof. And you can do these the way I was talking about earlier. I prefer if you can find a strategy where you don't have to be moving around, meaning you don't have to get in the hole and go try to win it back. But it's a trade-off, right? Do you want to make less on the wager but have something more consistent? Or do you want to make way more wager money, but it's going to crash on you? You're going to have to earn it back. So you just have to decide what the risk level is for you. But you can see, I mean, this is a pretty solid strat right here. Most of the time I do pretty well on it. And the nice thing is with 1 hit, you're back into profit. So it'll immediately return your bet back down to base level. And look at this. We're at about 100 and we got 105 wagered amount and we're up at 13 bucks here. I have tried it with 3 tiles and it doesn't seem to want to work very well. So let's try that. We're going to go to 5 cents and we're going to clear this thing out. And we are going to go to a 3rd tile. Let's just go like that. How's that? All right, let's see how this goes. And we don't have to go by this much because we're doing more. So let's go down to 125% and see how that plays out. All right, let's go. I have not had much luck with 3 tiles. You think just adding 1 tile is not a big deal, but adding that 3rd tile, man, you can get these skulls quite frequently. And I think you could even go down to maybe 100% or even less than that. And that will help you. You won't get the gains as much, but it'll help you on your progression so you're not busting as quickly. Yeah, there it goes. All right, so, you know, let's just let it run for just a second so you can see this. If you watch any of my, I mean, look at that. The more you lose, the more you win on this one, because the 125 set higher than it needs to be. It's one of those cases that the more you lose, when you finally win, you're going to get these big jumps. Let's see here. Woof, look at that. Cha-ching. But man, it can start going downhill in a hurry. So definitely have your, you know, vault your money and make sure you're safeguarded that way. Don't let it just run with $20,000 or whatever in playable funds here. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We're only at 8. We're only at 21. So these aren't huge wager builders, but these are actually profit strat. This is actually, I consider this a profit strat because you're going to make way more money on this one comparatively to the mines one and such. So again, if you look at the percentages and the coverage amount, you can pretty much map and mirror this same percentage of wins across dice, across mines, across all that stuff. Not so much Plinko. They say on the Plinko, you look at like, oh, it's got a 22% chance of hitting that very middle. We know it funnels all the balls to the middle. So, okay, let's see. We'll let it go one more time. There we go. Look at that. We're already up to 21 bucks. So a pretty good one here. Just keep an eye on it. I think you could go down to 100%. Let's give that a go. And that should still recover us nicely. Let's see here. All right, we're going. So I think this one should still recover nicely. Yeah. So it's doing okay, but like I said, we just knocked off 25%. So yeah, see, it's still winning up. So it saves your progression, and that's important, right? Progression's our life. All right, that's it for that. I don't think I was getting ready to close out the other one, and then I remembered, hey, we do have a couple other ones in there. Let's see if there's any other good ones here that I can think of. Roulette, just stay away from that digital roulette. It is nasty, nasty, nasty. Pump, personally, I hate Pump. It has not done well. There is some Keno strats. I don't trust these a whole lot. Go on high, pick one. And let's just set the amount at 5 cents. And we're going to go on auto. We're going to do a stop loss of 200 and increase. We're going to increase by 35%. Okay. And let's give this one a go. So we only got to hit once, but man, it can get scary at times. This thing can go downhill too. So be careful on this one. This one's definitely both kind of a wager. It does a lot. Again, these don't compare to Plinko, so it is true. I think that the Plinko and the dice are the two best. And Plinko being number one, but Plinko also has the biggest risk of losing the most money on some of these strats. Oof. We better hit a hurry. Oh my gosh. So see, this can start taking a deep freaking dive on you. And even that, we were down $7. So, and we're up at 19 bucks wagered. So I don't know what your bankroll is. I don't know what you need to wager, but if you're getting in between the bronze, the gold, these amounts of money can really get you to those tiers pretty quickly. So let's stop it. And the last thing I want to do is let's just head over to Plinko one more time and see if we can get some decent luck there again. I'm going to put it back at a $20 risk at low, 8 rows here. And let's see if we can get lucky spamming some balls. We don't need to worry about that. All right, ready? Let's go. I'll bring my mic up so that we don't get a bunch of the keyboard stuff. So let's see if we can have some luck again and get this thing going back up. We want to just keep it around 0. Normally I do pretty well on this overall, but I don't know, curse of the stream and stuff maybe? I don't know. We just need to hit a couple of these 5s. If we can hit a couple of those 5s, we'll be in good standing. I'm going to switch to my right hand so I can spam it a little bit faster. There we go. So we're already wagered $3,000. We're down 58. We could easily go down to 100. Here, we're kind of crawling back here. Let's see if we can get back in the game. We just need some fives. It's creeping down on us. We're already almost at, we're at $5,000 wagered. Oh man, we're getting our butts kicked now. Just when I told you I rarely go down this deep, here we are again. We're almost $500 into it. So we're getting our ass kicked right now. But man, look at, we're getting up toward $10,000. Oh, there we go. So look at that. We just basically almost evened out there if we hadn't stopped. So then what you can do is we can go down to 5 if we want and see if we can get lucky. So you can get lucky with some big hits. Sometimes I'll even put it up at $50 and see if you can get lucky. If I have a really good surplus going on that day. Look at this. We're coming on $8,000 wagered. There's a nice 5x hit. 5.6x. Oh, another one. Nice. There, we got a third one there. We're actually in profit there. We're going to go barely under $8,000 in what? In just a few minutes like that. And we could have kept it at 20. But this is not uncommon, but normally I go up and down and up and down. And so Plinko, if you have a little extra funds and you don't mind risking it, but you can take this thing all the way down. Let's just say, what if we went all the way down to 10 cents? Let's see what kind of wager we could get after doing just a little bit here. Sorry, I'm meaning to hang up and end the stream for you, but let's see what happens we do with 10 cents. How much wagering we can get in. Comparatively, oh, we hit some nice numbers there. I think it'd be neat if the Plinko balls were all different colored. Come on, give us some 5-6s in a row. That's what happened to us at the beginning of this video, right? We got some, it hit like 3 of the 5.6s back to back to back. And man, that'll really jack up your profit. So we're at 18 bucks. We're coming on 20 bucks wagered in a pretty quick shot. We're only down 86 cents. I wish the auto was faster. You can get some mouse clicking software that'll spam your mouse really, really fast. Some people in our Discord membership use that. So what I would do here is now I would jack this up to $1 and see if we can get a couple good hits to get you back up there. There we go. There was a good hit there for a second. We just need some back-to-backs. We can get some back-to-back 5-6s. That'll skyrocket it up in profit. And then you can stop, you know, but we're already up almost to $200. We're only down $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. Not bad for getting up to $200 wager. Let's see, I just want to see if we can bring this thing back up. There's another 5. There it is. So we're going to let it go. We're staying right around mid-level here. We're down $1. We just wagered 262 bucks and we're only down $1.06. Not bad whatsoever. Like I said, my experience is when you pull this up and you start doing more rows, I don't know. In my experience, I just have not done as well with the higher rows. I do really well with the lowest number of rows and on the easiest. But man, right now we're having great luck. I'm trying to spam the space bar as quietly as I can. So I stand, you know, you just got to play around with it, and it's going to be different every time. I mean, it's digital, it's rigged. They're going to want you to lose. So I suggest you do. That's why I like doing the round robin. I run around to all the games. All right, let's see if we can get this back now. Let's see if we can get this back. Yeah, I mean, you know this is rigged. I mean, the balls aren't randomly going, right? I mean, hopefully you guys all know that. So when we look at the percentages here, and you go, oh, what's the percentage here? 24.60. You know, hopefully you understand that the percentages don't mean jack shit. Oh, come on, give us an 8. All we need is one of those nice 8s. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Get out of the middle, you suckers. Oh, my hand's getting tired. It's not practiced in this kind of game because I'm a roulette guy. I can go and I can wager, you know, $500,000 pretty quickly playing roulette. But this stuff takes time. Definitely not as risky as roulette. You know, you don't get into the, oh, there's a 9. We need like 2 of those. That's what you really need, though. You need a couple of those. There we go. There. Oh, we had a chance of getting a couple. But we got 3x, 2 of them right back to back. Okay, there. Oh, we had a chance at a 9. Not gonna get it. We're only down $6, and we've wagered $600 already. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. But all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to 20 real quick. Just real quick. I'm only going to do a couple at a time. Let's see if we can. Booyah. Look at that. We went up by $12. So we ended up wagering. We want to wager. Let's get us up to $1,000 wagered at least. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind if it costs us some money. It's for a good cause. It's to show you guys how to do this. Or not. Or just show you how stupid I am. Right? There's a million channels. There's a million people out there showing you how to do all this kind of stuff. I'm definitely, listen, I'm not trying to pass myself off as a pioneer of this whatsoever. I'm just telling you, I like to fuck around with this stuff. So come on, get us back up to even. Come on. I'm just going to run a few at a time so we can control it. And hopefully that way, if you hit it, because the problem is when you're spamming and you finally get up, you still have another 30 balls coming down that are going to lose, right? So let's see if we can get lucky and get a couple nice big hits. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. See if we can get caught back up real quick. Oh, we're getting there. Maybe I should switch to $50 balls. That would be fun, right? $50. Let's try it. Just a couple. Just a couple $50. And let's see if we can get lucky on a couple of these hitting over. Stay off the 0.5. Ah, no such luck. Let's go. We're at 66.40. Come on. Get over. Get over. Get over. Get over. Ah. We just need 1 over there. Oh, there's a 3. We got jacked up for a split second over there. Oh, 1.4. We're still down $61. Dang it. These are $50 Plinko balls. Oh man, look at all those losses. Let's do 4 at a time and see if we can just stay away from that 0.5. Come on. Nope. Nope. All right. We're up at 5,486. Come on. We just need 1 8-point. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. We're down 166. I'm just hoping we can get a nice hit here. Staying pretty level, so that's okay. Oh, we got like 3 of them in there, so we're going to lose on that one. Yeah, I mean, if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we got lucky that time. Only 1 went into here, but oftentimes you're getting, you know, half to 3/4 of them going into here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. All we need is like actually just a couple here. All right, come on. Get us over there. Get us over there. They're just being stingy. They're being stingy. Stingy. There we go. Yeah, at least there's a 3x. All right. Got us back a little bit, back to 196, but we're slowly slipping. Okay. What we're going to do here real quick is we're going to go back down. What if we go to 16? Let's just fuck around with 16 real quick. All right, 16. There's like 10. Let's see how this does for us. It would be awesome for one of those balls to go way out there, you know? All right, this is it. This is our final one. That's a lot of balls at 50 bucks a piece, right? There's a 2x and a 1.1. I don't think it did. Oh, we'll go again a couple more times. There's 10 more. So there's another 500 bucks. Look at, we've wagered almost $12,000 here now. And we just need to stay. Look at all those that went into half. See, that's bullshit. Don't pay attention to the percentages that they say. I mean, you got one here. This is anything but random. So to me, those people that say that there's provably fair, they're full of shit. Full of shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, it's provably fair. No, it's not. This is rigged as fuck. This is rigged as fuck. I mean, do you honestly think these balls bouncing is anywhere close to being random? No, not a chance. All right. Come on. I kept hoping we're going to get one. See, I don't like this one. I really don't like this one nearly as much. I just feel like it has more time to funnel those things into here. I don't know. At least my experience, I don't do as well here. Some people like it for the chance of winning the 16x over here. Ooh, there's a big bet right there, man. Let's see if we can just avoid a bunch of those going over there. And not so lucky. Damn, down 421. Okay. What are we going to do here? Let's go back up to 8 real quick with $50. See if we can get lucky. See if we can get lucky. 406. Let's keep going as long as we can keep it ahead of the... Oh, there's a 5. Nice. Think you'd ever be so excited about hitting a 5x? All right, let's go. Oh, that was a shitty one. That's why I just, you know, if I don't know, I think it's better just do a couple in case you do win a hit. You can stop. Otherwise, you get a whole bunch more coming down and it'll wipe out your hit. All right, let's see if we can get this thing back. 331. No such luck so far. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We've wagered almost 20,000 bucks here, though. All right, there it is. Come on, give us some 5s out of here. At least we got a couple 2s, 286. Come on, get over there. Get over there. All those freaking half ones here that are killing us there. Come on, come on. No such luck. That was not a bad session just now, and this one isn't pretty. This is a pretty good one right there. Look at 141. Let's leave it here. Let's hope we can have another decent. Nope, we had 3 go in the pot there. Okay, we only have 1 win in there, so that's a pretty good one. We're down to 111. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. 91 bucks. See, I don't know. Oh, man, I thought we were going to hit a 5-6 there. We're slipping again. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Booyah. And we're going to end it there. See, I don't know. I just feel like this is my favorite when you go down. I think you had the best buck. But look at that. We wagered $26,000. $26,500 on this. So anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm by no means the expert on this stuff. I just like messing around with this stuff. So if you have an even better wager strat, put it in the comments. Get on our Discord. We have a channel called Wager Strats. I'm going to showcase some of those next week. I'll do another one of these Wager Strats sessions and take a look at it. And if we all come together, that's the great thing about our Discord channel. So jump in there because everybody's sharing all these great ideas. We'll test them out. And I'm going to test out these more on our live streams, which we're doing pretty much every single day. Weekends are a little bit iffy. Anyway, get on our Discord. that's it. Be good humans. Have a great weekend. And it's us against the casino. So let's go kick their ass. All right. Cheers, guys.